Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope you are doing well. This week's vlog is going to be a work from home / work days in my life situation over the next couple of days. I realized I have not filmed a work from home vlog in quite a bit. And I also believe that the vlog that I filmed before this, I mentioned, but because it has yet to be edited, I don't know whether or not I'm going to keep that bit in because I'm not entirely confident that my words were wording at the time I was trying to communicate my thoughts. But the short of it is I have just been really busy at work lately, and it has just not been sparking any kind of motivation for me to turn a camera on. It's been radiating chaos, stress, and all the emotions that would make somebody want to quit their job. 100%. And in the effort of being transparent, I thought that it wouldn't be fair if I did not communicate that to y'all, because I feel like a lot of times online, it's just like everybody's going to work, everybody's having a good time or whatever. But like, no, sometimes work is really ghetto. And right now I'm in a ghetto season, and I've just been avoiding turning the camera on because I just didn't want to spread that negative energy on the internet. I also feel like that's real life, you know, like sometimes you're vibing with your job and sometimes you're not. And right now I'm in a season where I am absolutely not vibing with my job. It's just been really overwhelming and stressful and chaotic, and I'm just having my head down trying to get through work, trying to do the best that I can. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm gonna do my very best to vlog this week. If I catch an attitude at any point during this vlog, girl, I'm telling you right now, I'm so sorry. The attitude is not directed towards you. It is directed towards the things that are happening around me that I really just don't have control over. So yeah, here's to a hopefully not so ghetto work from home days in my life. I'm looking right now and I've already seen 2 notifications go off on my computer because I know I need to go check on some things, and then I have a meeting coming up in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna get my stuff settled for work, and then we'll catch up at some point during the day. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna be able to catch up with you before lunch, but if I do, I do. If I don't, girl, I will see you when it's time to find something to eat. And that's what I also told myself, because I've gotten out of the habit of taking PTO throughout the month just for myself, and I've just been taking it because I have other things to do, and it's just like the rest hours are not adding up. What are these numbers though? I haven't gotten to a point where I've gotten my reps in, so I don't know what half of this even is. Okay, I need to step away from my desk. It's 2:30 and I have not left this chair since I sat down this morning. Okay, I need to eat something because I did not have breakfast and my head is starting to hurt. I also need to use the bathroom because, like I said, I've just been parked in this chair for so many hours. It's not even gonna be a break. I need to eat at my desk because I have a meeting at 3:30 that I have not had the opportunity to prep my files for. On today's episode of What Is Your Girl Having for Lunch? It's giving leftovers. Here are some baked beans that, listen, I feel like I put my foot in these baked beans. Instead of just using, when I usually make baked beans, I will use onion and a green bell pepper, but in the freezer I had a frozen onion and it was mixed with red, yellow, and green bell pepper. And I don't know, but I just feel like the addition of the other colors of the bell pepper has just made this thing pop for me, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm also gonna finish off the rest of my applesauce, which, girl, I looked on the back of this thing and it says immediately, what does it say? Refrigerate immediately, no problem there. And then it says within 10 days, used within 10 days of opening. Baby girl, it's been more than 10 days. It smells fine. I actually ate some of this yesterday. And because it smells fine, babes, we're gonna eat the rest of that. Here's some hamburgers. And 2 hot dogs. Am I gonna have a hamburger and a hot dog? I am. I don't care. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up and eat anything until I log off for work today. So I might as well get my calories in. Oh, hold on. Y'all wanna see? Do y'all wanna see the groceries? Let me slide this out of the way. Got a hot dog. Ouch. And un hamburger, which we're gonna condense these dishes. And I absolutely did take the lazy girl's way out and made Kraft macaroni and cheese. And what I'm gonna tell you, I don't quite understand why kids like this. It's not very good to me. So what I'm gonna do is save some of that chicken and I'm gonna turn it into buffalo mac. So I'll probably eat that, I don't know, if I get hungry tonight or tomorrow, I will chop up some chicken, mix it in with this and some hot sauce, and that might be a vibe because I've honestly never had a bad buffalo mac. I really find the fact that this day is going so chaotically just mildly annoying. When am I gonna run into, oh, my burger bun is gonna be wet. When am I going to be blessed with a work day that is not giving this kind of energy? When girl? Now the team's going off. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And my light is red. So whoever is pinging me right now and my light is red, work with me, please. I be trying to get it all. I don't want to waste it. Groceries are too high to be wasting condiments. I wish I could kick it, but I can't. I gotta go back to work. Looking just as slapped together as it was in real life. OMG. Oh my gosh. It is 6:18 and I am just now getting ready to log out. Like, I want to keep going, but I know I need to stop because I know I'm working slower mentally than I should be, and that's just because my brain is tired, you know. But for real, I'm kind of over my brain cells being pushed and squished and stretched beyond what I feel is a comfortable cadence. Logging off a lot of days in a row feeling like this can't be good. It can't be good. But there's like really no solution. It's like we just have to keep on pushing until we're done doing what we're working on. So I went ahead and preloaded my to-do list for tomorrow, which, not gonna hold you, there's only 3 things on my to-do list, but those 3 things I know are going to take some big brain energy from me, and they're also going to take up a lot of my time, which, yeah, I don't even need to go into details about how I feel about that. Like, I just I need somebody to give me a break. Kit Kat. Okay, so also exposing myself here, my applesauce is still here. It is in fact room temperature. So what I'm about to do is grab my room temperature applesauce, shut down this computer, grab my last little swig of water, and park it on the couch. If I just sit there in the silence, I don't know, because I just need my brain to stop for just a little bit. I don't know what the rest of tonight holds, but I'm feeling like I just need to be a potato for as long as I feel like I need to be.
This isn't any of your business, Daphne insisted. You're our business, Benton said. Her heart started again with a vengeance. You do. He nodded.
It's 7:30, at least around about 7:30 or whatever. And I'm trying to convince myself to get up. I listened to that audiobook for a little bit, felt my eyes drooping, turned it off, then sat on my phone scrolling, watching planner videos, okay? And now I'm just like, girl, make a decision. Babes, there's laundry to fold for sure. I have dishes in the kitchen that need to be put away because they got hand washed. And I'm just like, just fighting because I don't feel like doing anything. I'm tired, fam, especially because I went to sleep really, really late last night and I just don't quite feel rested enough anyways, and definitely didn't feel rested enough by the time I got my day started today. So I'm kind of like, are we gonna phone it in, possibly get up and take a hot shower and climb into that bed and call it good? It's possible. I also have a dentist appointment super early tomorrow morning. It's my post-op, and I think don't check me, but I think the appointment is at like 7:30 in the morning. So I need to be up with the birds anyway. So I'm thinking I probably should just take a shower and go to bed because I'm not really hungry. And if I am, oh my goodness, if I do get hungry, I still have leftovers. Today was just, it was kind of like mentally draining, and I'm just feeling that effect all over right now. So I'm probably just gonna call it and see y'all in the morning. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. I need to stop with these early morning appointments when I know I gotta go to work later. Oh, I gotta stop. That would be the wind blowing. Yo, it's chilly out here. And I forgot to bring a jacket. I hope this is quick. I'm already ready to go back in the house and turn on the heat. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It's so cold in here.
Good.
I'm ready to go. I mean, for real. Why is it so cold though? I'm not ready. We are barely in September and the leaves is rustling. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, I think I might be talking loud because my earplugs. It's 8:20 right now, and I think I'm gonna just log in around 9. I'm hungry and I'm tired. What else? Also out of breath because I was just running. Also feel like a headache starting to creep on, so I know I need to eat something and hydrate in a major way. And then also probably just take a Tylenol. So we're about to pull up to Chick-fil-A and just get a chicken biscuit. Because I can do something about the hunger. So that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, baby. Not just speeding through this parking garage. Whoa! So what I was saying was, because I'm already out here in these streets, I might as well pull up and get me a little chicken biscuit for breakfast, because the hunger and the hydration is something that I can do something about. I can't do anything about the tiredness because I'm still on no caffeine. And today is the day before your girl gets her eyebrows done. So I'm not trying to mess up in the 11th hour with like the caffeine or whatever. One thing I am looking forward to is asking her right after my appointment when I can resume my acids and my retinol, because I know you see it. For the most part, I think I've been managing, but also I've had a couple of pimples crop up, specifically like the cystic ones crop up that I can't do anything about. So that's a little bit annoying that I've just started breaking out since stopping my those specific parts of my skincare. But like, it is what it is. I want these eyebrows to be done. And yes, if you're thinking like, didn't you try this last time? Yes, I did, but this time I don't have like an extraction situation to deal with. This was just a simple post-op, which everything is healing beautifully, he said, and I don't have to go back for a few months for the implant consult. So really right now it's all about just letting my gums finish healing. And then I also asked about an implant on the other side, because child, I'm missing the exact same tooth on the other side, but when that tooth got pulled out, I didn't have no money. So I made the decision when I started my orthodontic treatment to close that gap. And if I knew then what I know now, I 100% would not have done that, and I would have had them just hold the space open. But that's like a decision I made, oh my gosh, like in my early 20s. Like, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad because the price of an implant, my mind was never wrapping around how I was ever going to be able to afford that. I'm not 100% sure whether or not I would get one on the other side, but I just want to know whether or not I'm a good candidate, because one thing that's happened since the surgery is that I've had to start chewing on the other side, right? And because there's not a tooth there, food has just been rubbing against my gums. And was it last weekend? Yeah, like this past weekend, it was just like rubbed beyond belief, and I ended up having to take a Tylenol. So, hello. So, our fingers are crossed. Thank you so much. You too. These people gonna get tired of me asking about this daggone banana pudding. They're gonna be sick of me. I'm trying to reclaim my train of thought. What was I saying? Not that I am 100% sold on the idea of getting an additional implant. For one, they're just expensive as hell. Like, implants are so freaking expensive. But just exploring what my options are, you know what I mean? And if I do decide to get an implant, baby, it's not gonna be no time soon. Like, it's at least like a year or so out, because again, they are so expensive. I'm talking thousands of dollars. And the insurance that I currently have, baby, let me tell you how they don't cover implants. So I'm gonna have to figure that out on my own dime. Anyway, I say all that to say everything's fine, everything's Gucci. My gums are healing just like they should be. Next appointment isn't for a few months, and at that time we're going to talk about the next steps in the implant process, and then my dentist is going to let me know whether or not I'm a good candidate for an implant on the other side. I don't know what additional information I'll be able to get beyond that, but that'll do for now. I just kind of want to know if I'm a good candidate. That's it. Whether or not I do something with that information when it's given to me, I don't know. Thank you so much. Do y'all have grape jam?
Yeah, want to get some?
Yes, please. Thank you. All right, I suppose that was enough lollygagging. What a cute morning field trip, but now I gotta go home and get to work. When I tell you I'm about to tear this up, I'm not playing. I also realized that I have not asked a food-related question in a while, so today's question is, do you ride for grape jelly on your chicken biscuit, or do you ride for strawberry jelly on your biscuit? Okay? I'm not so much concerned about the difference between jam and jelly in this instance. It's more about the flavor profile. Like, which do you prefer on your chicken biscuits? Because I'm a ride for grape every time. Every time I'm a ride for grape. I guess this is a bit of a wellness check. Y'all, it's almost 3 o'clock. What I've been doing? Working, okay? Working, earning my keep. This is my lunch. Captain Crunch. No, oh my gosh, what? This is not Frosted Flakes, girl. This is Frosted Flakes. Because I am starting to get a little bit hungry. Walked up in there and I was just like, there's nothing that I have that can be ready in all of 2 seconds besides some cereal, because I still have work to do. I'm trying my best not to let myself get overwhelmed like I was very much so feeling yesterday, even though I'm looking at this clock and know I need to put some stank on it. I need to be done with the things that I'm working on in like an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes tops. And my brain is just running a million miles a freaking minute. And then I promised that I would do, not promised, I agreed to do something for someone else after I'm done working on what I'm working on. And I'm just like, why did I overextend myself like that, knowing that I just ain't got it? I don't know, trying to be helpful Hannah over here. Anyway, let me get back to what I was doing. Find me another lo-fi station to listen to, because the one that I have been listening to for the past several hours is like giving me the blue box blues. Like, the music is too slow and I literally cannot. And if they don't stop slamming this door, child, there is somebody in my building that just refuses to stop slamming the door. And I'm like, y'all want me to get up. Oh, listen, when's the last time y'all done been so frustrated that you could just snap? By a show of hands, baby. Today, half the afternoon. Why? They're doing some work in an apartment in my building, and it seems to be the only door in this building that has like what do you call it? It's like a fast close hinge where it's like the door, you don't have to necessarily pull the front door closed, like it just kind of closes on its own, but it slams every time somebody does not take care to make sure that it doesn't. And I had to get up. I had to get up and go out there. I talked to the vendor. Didn't really, I know for sure he didn't understand what I was saying, because after he agreed to stop slamming, letting the door slam, the door was still slamming. I already talked to the maintenance person earlier today who said that they would fix it. Has not been fixed. And I'm not expecting it to be fixed today, but I'm expecting y'all to communicate it to everybody who's going to be in and out doing what they're doing to stop slamming. I'm working, okay? Not only is my wall shaking when you slam the door, but the day, like, I feel it. Like, can we please? Not only that, child, this work is just, this work is eating me alive. I am over the events of today's workday. Like, I just don't have it, y'all. Oh, wow. And all of this just aired out. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay. Okay. All right. I gotta go. It's been a while since I have laid on the floor like this. It feels really good, to be honest. But also, this is the only thing that I could think to do after logging out of work today. I am mentally tapped. I feel the tension and the stress in my neck and in my upper shoulders. Like, this is insane right now. I don't think my first reaction is crying. Like, I don't feel the urge or the need to cry. If anything, I want to scream and fling myself out of that window to just, like, I don't know, feel something outside of stress, child, because the stress is just piling on and piling on and piling on. And guess what? Now, this is funny. Guess what, child? I have to wash my hair tonight. Why? Because tomorrow, when I get these eyebrows created, I cannot wet my eyebrows, like, or my, like, the upper part of my face or whatever, for 10 days. And I don't even want to tell you how long my hair has been like this, because the braids are gone. But did I wash my hair after I took those braids out? I did not. Man, oh man. Yeah, I think I'm, I don't know, it's almost 6 o'clock. I think I'm finna just lay here until my upper back stops hurting. Oh no, I'm gonna get a popsicle, okay? I'm gonna go to the freezer and I'm gonna get a popsicle. And then I'm gonna lay back on this floor until my upper neck, well, like my lower neck and upper shoulders just stop hurting. And then I'm gonna get up. I hope you're having a good day. Like, I know I'm laid out on the floor. I'm so sorry. I hope you are having like a really good day. I hope you're having a great work week. My situation is just ghetto right now, and I hope that yours is not. And if it is, here's a reminder from me to you. Baby, trouble don't last always. The love-hate relationship with your job comes in waves, babe. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine.
What sort of commitment of time? In one stunningly swift move, he pinned her to the mattress. It was odd enough that his sister was sitting in the middle of the floor in the main hall.
Look here, 75% of the work is done. I don't have nothing else on it for tonight. I think I'm just gonna get up in the morning and finish it. As far as the hair products that I use, there's really nothing new to report here. I used the Sacred Hydrating Shampoo, and then I went in with my favorite deep conditioner of absolute all time, Adwa, because my hair was so freaking crispy. Oh my gosh. The way that I took out those braids, knowing the ends were thirsty, and all I did was just wrap them things in a low bun. I should be embarrassed, but I'm not, because such is life. Sometimes it be happening like that. I don't know who I thought I was yesterday when I was talking about, oh, I could just wake up early and finish my hair in the morning before I log in for work. Didn't happen. Did not happen. It was not going to happen. I am so tired. So I just came in here to check real quick to see if I had anything pressing that I need to do. And I have a meeting in like an hour that I need to prep a couple of things for. So at least I know that. So I'm about to run and wash, like throw some water on my face, brush my teeth, and at least get some water before I sit back down. And then if after I finish prepping for this meeting, if I have at least like 25-30 minutes, that's plenty of time for me to hop in the shower and rinse this conditioner out and slap another shower cap on my head and sit back down and attend the meeting. Since this right now is the only meeting that I have for the day, I think after this wraps up, I can pop back into the bathroom, bring my laptop, and put my twist set in. At least that's the plan. Like, I would prefer not to go to my appointment like this because of the water on the face issue, and I really prefer also to rinse my hair out in the shower. So at minimum, that's gonna be what I get to, but if the odds are forever in my favor, I'll also be able to install a twist set, because I don't care if I roll up there and my hair is still drying, like that don't bother me at all. But I would prefer to not have to arch my back over the sink in order to get this conditioner out of my hair. You dig? You better hydrate. Drink your water, girl. Hydrate. Drink your water, girl. And while I'm here, we're gonna fix some fall breakfast. These Trader Joe's hash browns are actually really good and worth my money. The first couple of times, I don't have my tripod in here. Sorry. Okay, so the first couple of times that I made these, I was trying them in the air fryer at like 350, and I felt like they were getting crispy, but I just felt like they were greasy. Baby, crank that heat up to 400 when you put them things in the air fryer, and the problem fixes itself. Because I've been just over there working, I know already that I'm not going to have time to rinse out my hair because I'm cutting it very, very close here. So what I'm going to do is get my pan preheating on the stove, because by the time these hash browns are done, oh, and I let them run for the full 15 minutes. I don't know what it's like to have the hash brown at 10 minutes, but 15 minutes gives like excellent crunch. So I'm going to kick that off, let my pan preheat, and I should have just enough minutes to scramble 2 eggs by the time my meeting starts. And then I'll just sit at my desk and eat while I'm eating. Why not? Eat and meat, baby. Well, it looks like I'm here waiting on everybody else, so I'm gonna sample my hash brown. Ketchup is a must. That's the kind of crunch energy that I'd be expecting on my hash browns. And like I was saying earlier, like, it's not greasy. When I tell you, I did not think that I was going to make it on time to this appointment. Y'all, I jumped in that shower, rinsed out the conditioner, and automatically it was like a, girl, you ain't got time for nothing else. Find something to put on. I spent a little bit of time trying to make a wrap workout, but then I was like, girl, you're not about to be late fooling with this wrap. So guess what? Slap cap it is. And this is the one that fits snug, so I'm not really worried about it falling off. So I didn't get to leave as early as I wanted to, but I'm still gonna make it on time to my appointment. I'm also gonna mention here that I went ahead and popped me 500 milligram Tylenol because I don't know if this is gonna hurt and how bad it's gonna hurt. So while I was driving, I went ahead and Googled what kind of medication are you allowed to take before a brow appointment, and turns out you cannot take, or not cannot, but you should not take ibuprofen, and instead you should substitute it with Tylenol. And I packed both, so I'm glad I Googled that because I was leaning more towards the ibuprofen versus the Tylenol. For whatever reason, I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea. But am I scared? Yes, I am. Well, am I scared? I think I'm more anxious than I am scared, because like this is just something that I've never done before, and I'm hoping that my results turn out to be really similar to all the other results that I've seen, because quiet as it's kept, I have been on this girl's page for at least the last 2 years looking at her work, and I was obsessed 2 years ago. So her work has not slipped, faltered, or any of that. It's gotten better and better and better as time has gone on, and the kind of brows that I'm getting, they're called nano feather brows because I am really just looking for hair strokes. I'm not looking for my eyebrows to be looking like they're filled in for a night out every day. Like, I just want to mimic the hair strokes that should be there but are not there because I was a child of the 2000s and plucked my eyebrows to oblivion. And there are certain parts that were just like, actually, we're not gonna run that back. You did this to yourself, and we're gonna leave you right where you are. And thank goodness I ate breakfast, because if I even thought for a second I was gonna have time to eat lunch before I came here, there was no way. There was absolutely no way. Like, I was sitting at my laptop 3 minutes before I jumped up and ran out the door. All right, we have a minor change of plans. I will not be getting my eyebrows done today, okay? And reason being, she's not feeling well. I walked up in there, and she's kind of soft-spoken anyways, but like her voice was a little bit raspy, and you could just kind of tell when she started talking that she was not quite feeling well. So she was like, I hate to ask to reschedule your appointment because I know you already rescheduled it. Yeah, the last reschedule was on me, girl, because I was using the products and I had no business using them. And also, this one, you ain't never gonna catch hell from me for asking to reschedule when you visibly do not feel well. I will never rake somebody over the coals for anything like that. So we rescheduled my appointment for next week. So that's what it's gonna be. It's just next week. And I just feel so bad. I just called her and was just like, do you feel good enough to get to your car? Because like, you could just see she was kind of fading a little bit. So I hope she makes it home okay. I don't know what kind of car she drives. I don't know where it's parked at. So I hope she makes it home okay. So what does that mean for me? It means I'm going home and going back to work, which is fine. Totally fine. I didn't have, like, this is the only reason why I left anyway, was to take care of this. So I'm okay with going home. The traffic is not bad. And we'll just revisit this next week. Made it through another day at work. I didn't turn the camera on after I got back because more or less it was just the same. Honestly, me sitting at my desk, doing some work, and hopping on. I think I might have had like 2 calls or something. But now I get to tend to, oh, the girl that is wet. Wait. Oh my God, no. That water is cold. So I'm gonna sit here and install these twists real quick and watch a little YouTube. I have like a couple videos queued up that I wanted to watch from my, what do you call that? My watch later list. And then after that, I'm gonna get back started on that book that I was reading. I finally finished The Duke and I. And then the next one, is it what, like The Viscount and Me, or is that it? Oh, The Viscount Who Loved Me. Yeah, I started that one last night too. So far, I'm liking the stories. I definitely have seen Bridgerton on Netflix, And the stories, I don't feel are like a huge departure from what is on Netflix. So I'm really curious to get through this second and third book and possibly listen to the fourth before another season of Bridgerton drops, because I want to see what the experience is like in reverse. Having read or listened to the book and then watch Bridgerton versus watching Bridgerton and then listening to the book. Like, the descriptions of the people are not the same. You know, Shonda Rhimes definitely casted people of color in Bridgerton, whereas in the actual books, the description of them, they're clearly white people. So that's been interesting, but kind of expected. Yeah, I kind of want to see what that experience is like, going from reading the book to watching something versus watching something and then reading the book. I think it just gives my imagination time to develop the characters on my own without actors' faces that I get to put with the names. Because like in the first book, I definitely already knew what Daphne looked like. I already knew what Simon looked like. And then in the second one, I already know what Anthony looks like, you know, Violet and all them. So it's like, I want to be able to imagine some of the characters, which even though all these books are about each of her children and I know what each of them look like, I don't know what their spouses look like, and also the other characters that are involved in the story. So that's going to be interesting. But anyway, I'm just yapping my mouth. Very, very happy to be off of work though, like for real. I just feel like I've been getting dragged through the mud. Well, no, let me just be more descriptive. I just feel like I have been getting dragged over hot coals by my eyelashes for the past couple of days, and I'm over it. I'm really, really over it. Slight change of plans. I'm not going out for dinner. Dinner is being brought to me, and I love that. What am I gonna do with my extra time? Absolutely nothing. I definitely feel like I could stand to clean up a little bit because I've been neglecting my space over the past couple of days. After I've been logging off work, I just ain't had it. So today's task was to get through work and finish my hair, and I did that, and I will deal with these dishes in the sink and that pot and all of that stuff in the atmosphere over there tomorrow. Snacks on snacks on snacks. Wow. Dinner and a snack refill. Come on, somebody. Hi. It's 3:40 and it's looking to me like everyone has kind of checked out for the day. So I think I'm about to log off too, because there's really no point in me just sitting here. I got my reporting done that I needed to get done, and I checked a couple of other things ahead of next week. Now, what I actually wanted to do was sit and make my calendar for September, because that has yet to be done. But I'm also just kind of like burnt out and I'm good on work for this week, okay? So I'm just gonna make myself a note to do that on Monday. What I need to do now is actually nourish myself, because I have only had a single glass of water up until this point, absolutely not a single calorie, and I'm starving. I don't want anything in here. And I am not in the mood for a salad. I really, really wish that I would have been thinking about getting some ramen or something, because a big fat bowl of spicy ramen would make me so incredibly happy right now, but I don't have a single noodle. Nope, not a single ramen noodle up in here. I'm trying to think. My brain is telling me that I need to eat a calorie before I burn a calorie, but also these dishes are freaking gross. So if nothing else, while my toast is toasting, I can load the dishwasher. Whoa! load the dishwasher and prep some water to hand wash the couple things that can't take the dishwasher temperatures. This is how much I've been worn out this week, low-key. Like, I am not, like, one of my traits is definitely not leaving dishes in the sink for several days to rot. Like, that is not my MO. I'm very much so a girl, wash the dishes, or at least load the dishwasher and let it do the job for you. Like, I literally just could not manage. So I think these dishes, some of these might be 2 days old, maybe 3. Judging by the way the ketchup looks on this thing. Because of that, I'm not even going to wait until this thing is full. I'm just going to run it. Well, you know what? I'll wait until after I eat and then I'll run it. Because these are it's gross in here. You know how like the water, like you'll have a dirty dish and you put it in the sink and then water gets in there and it starts mixing with the leftovers? Ugh. No, no, no. That's gross. Funny story. When I was younger, I used to think you had to be rich for your parents to buy you goober. Because my parents just absolutely refused to buy this. They always said that we ran through it too quick. And I'm like, I mean, what was y'all expecting? Peanut butter and jelly goes hard. And then they have the nerve to put them together. You know why it gets gone so fast? It's less work for us. Making a goober is less work. Isn't that just so aesthetically pleasing? It's reminding me of that viral crochet blanket. It's just funny, like the things that you think you have to be rich for as a child, when really it's just like, nah, your parents just wasn't here for the mess. This is not gonna make very many sandwiches for a household of children, versus you can get the jumbo size peanut butter from Costco and a jumbo jelly and have sandwiches for like 2 months. No lie, this probably would have lasted like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks if we got lucky. Maybe. We were definitely a peanut butter and jelly household. All right, so I'm about to cozyfy myself on this here couch. I'm going to eat my little food. If it does not fill me up, I will go back for seconds and also thirds if it's necessary, because I'm very, very hungry. So I'm gonna start with that and then turn on some YouTubes, watch that, and if I don't immediately crash, I will spend a little bit of time reading my book. This is Era of Fire, and it's actually pitiful how many pages I've read so far, because when I tell you I've been trying to get started in this book for like a week and a half and I've only been able to read 6 pages, somebody out here hating. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm just gonna sit here and chill out and try to just recharge a bit, because I feel like my little light is dying and I just need to slow down and rest a bit.
Wild ride. No. Where? I don't even know my phone. And I just can't wait. So anyway.
Cause you just sat there and changed my life, like for 3.
I'm getting sleepy. I don't even feel like putting my scarf on. I just laid on the couch. I had to lay down. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
A good opportunity to spend some time